If I were a devotee, I would be a Shiva devotee. I don't know how Indian I am. I think Hinduism is a philosophy that fits everyone. I heard someone say that Hindus say that be a Hindu and a Christian, but not the other way around. Christians require, just like Muslims and Christians, they require sort of exclusivity, but Hinduism is sort of all welcoming and encompassing philosophy. It's not like I'm trying to consciously become an Indian. It's I seek out experiences that I find interesting in some way.
I truly believe in all our customs and traditions and rituals and our festivals, and I truly follow everything with a sense of passion and commitment. And when you do that, I think people are influenced by it. It's not like you deliberately try to go and influence someone.
11 years ago, I met my companion Vijaya, who introduced me to Indian music in Veena. Vijaya plays Carnatic classical music.
I've been playing Veena from the last 30 plus years, so I started when I was 10 years old, and I started with the Saraswati Veena, and then I carried the Saraswati Veena to New York City, and then I've been practicing on the Saraswati Veena. One of the concerns or issues we had was tuning the instruments. So Dennis plays the guitar, the piano, and the electronic drums. It's much easier for him just to sit and practice.
And she's always been jealous about the guitars. I have several electric guitars, and she's always been jealous how I can just go ahead and pick one up and start playing, and it stays pretty much in tune.
Whereas with Saraswati Veena, I would take a few minutes to tune the instrument, and then between songs, it would go off tune. So that was really very kind of frustrating and tiring, And it's not like I'm a professional who practices 8 hours a day or 10 hours a day. So with limited time, I'm practicing. I try to practice at least an hour a day. And he saw how frustrated I was, and the tune has to be perfect, and then you just kind of spend so much time to get into the mood of the song. And so I was really jealous all the time how his guitars were in tune. So I said, do something about it, so that's the challenge I threw.
So just frustrating experience. So I was trying to get away with that and make a Veena that she didn't have to worry about and tune all the time. And the way it started was I wanted to make the best possible Veena for Vijaya, because she's always struggled with the instruments that she had. And the second thing is we did a few concerts and realized that her current Veenas are not very portable. So we could not fit it into less than 2 bags, one big bag and one small bag. And I wanted to make it highly portable, just like an electric guitar.
And then we got a rattle electronic instrument where rattle tried to simulate Saraswati Veena with the frets, which were movable with screws. And then we got the Tarangini Veena, and then Dennis got the idea that you could have frets like the guitar frets. And then he made history. He just made a Veena for my birthday, so that's how it happened. So I was quite surprised. I came to India for a month last year, and then he took a few weeks off and then did the Veena. I was completely surprised. I had no clue, so he had told all my friends not to tell. He went to the workshop and did it, and I thought he was working, in his daytime job, but he was doing this in the evening, and so I was completely surprised because I was clueless. So yes, when he gave the gift, I was just asked to close my eyes. He brought this Veena, and I was completely shocked and surprised that it was a workable, playable Veena. It was not a toy.
It's an electronic, fully electronic version of a Saraswati Veena. This Veena took about 100 hours of work. It took about 3 months, calendar months, but it took about 100 hours of work. Part of it was in Maryland, in a wood workshop, and part of it was in our New York apartment where I was doing finishing and final assembly. There are several reasons why it's called Shiva Veena. One is, I think the main one is Shiva is considered a transformer, And this Veena is a manifestation of a transformed Veena making process. So that's sort of, there's a bit of a jibe. And as far as I know, no one has taken a modern guitar making technology, you know, the tools, the parts, the techniques, you know, the choice of woods, you know, how the instrument is constructed. No one has taken that and applied to the Veena. So that's all I did, and to me it seems almost too easy to do. I just you know, took what was available and put it together in a shape of a Veena. There are several improvements in this version of the Veena. I think the major one is instead of using a wax and round pegs for frets, it uses a standard electric guitar frets and fretboard with the scalloped frets in between. And the second, you know, major improvement is it has a individual bridge for each string, so that each string scale can be tuned very precisely, so that no matter where you play on the neck, you will always stay in tune.
If you put it under oscilloscope and look at the frequency and all that, it's pretty much the same. So it's not like it's any different. And my mother, who is 92, is listening to this Veena every day, morning and evening. She's overexcited and very happy that her son-in-law has made this Veena. So now his next exercise is to learn Kannada and Tamil. So that's his top homework.
You know, it's very strange how to come to India, you know, where these instruments are made, and to tell Indians that say, hey, I have a better instrument for you that you've been making for 3,000 years. This is the better version. And the very surreal thing for me is that the people who saw that and people who looked at it and touched it, they said, yes, this is definitely a better Veena.
We're really very happy, both of us, with the overwhelming response. There were a couple of people who came home and played the Veena, and they were very happy that they've been waiting for this Veena from last 50 years, and they really want the Veena as of, you know, yesterday. So, I mean, we are not here to make production of Veenas or anything. It just started as a gift for me, and now it's this unexpected positive, overwhelming response. It's very gratifying.
I had absolutely no expectations from it. I just wanted to make a better Veena for Vijay, and it sounds like I've succeeded. I would definitely want to learn more of a Carnatic music, so I can play that music on a guitar. And you know, the other next step is I want to make several more instruments to refine what's been done. So I've done 2 prototypes, and I want to make a few more instruments that would be completely my vision for what it should be.